My mom slapped me in front of the whole family when I told them I was pregnant. Then my little cousin accidentally exposed the biggest family secret. My mom and sister have been my best friends my entire life. When the doctors told me when I was 16 that I couldn't have kids, they held me as I cried for days. I grieved it, accepted it, and eventually convinced myself I didn't want kids anyway. Then I met my husband Darren, and everything changed. For the first time, I wanted to try to have kids. My doctor ran new tests last month and called saying I was a rare case and it was possible for me now. I screamed so loud Darren came running from the other room. I called my mom immediately. Before I could even finish my sentence, she cut me off. "I have to go," she said, and hung up on me. I texted my sister the news, expecting her to be excited for me. She left me on red for 6 hours. When she finally responded, all she said was, "Are you sure that's a good idea?" I was shocked. Over the next few weeks, things got worse. I tried calling my mom again. This time she answered. I told her Darren and I were serious about trying for a baby. She laughed, not a happy laugh, a cruel one. Then she said, "You wouldn't be a good mother." Just like that. My own mother said that to me. I couldn't even respond. She hung up before I could. My sister was even worse. She came over uninvited one afternoon while Darren was at work. She sat me down like she was staging an intervention. She told me I was being selfish, that I wasn't meant for motherhood, that some people just aren't built for it, and I needed to accept that. I asked her why she was being like this. She just shook her head and said, "You wouldn't understand." I told Darren everything. He held me but kept saying things like, "They're just worried about you," and "Maybe they don't want you to get hurt if it doesn't work out." I wanted to believe him, but something felt wrong. Really wrong. Me and Darren kept trying anyway, and 3 months later, I was staring at a positive pregnancy test with tears streaming down my face. I beat the odds. I was pregnant. I decided to announce it at my grandmother's birthday dinner. The whole family would be there. I thought maybe once they saw how happy I was, they'd come around. We got to my grandmother's house and I waited until everyone was seated. I stood up, grabbed Darren's hand and said, "We have an announcement. I'm pregnant." The room didn't erupt in joy. It went dead silent. My mom stood up so fast her chair fell backwards. She walked over to me and slapped me across the face, hard, in front of everyone. She looked me in the eyes and said, "How dare you?" My sister buried her face in her hands and started sobbing. My grandmother grabbed her chest and had to be helped into another room.